children's safety, what are the tools available to us, what it means. All of us may not be really knowing nitty-gritty of law, like in which section of law says what, how we are protected and all. We need to know broadly. I think there is some discussion on that today. Broadly, we need to know that there are laws to protect us. When it gets to brass tacks, the nitty-gritty, then these things are useful. Like, do you have a tool which can come to your aid? So the awareness part, I think, is most important. Many times we get lost into the provision of law, procedures and all that. Practical aspect is, if we face a problem, how to remedy it. And this I think that we should all go about. Second part is that today's your sessions, apart from law and women's safety, is the role of police in women's safety. Now, there is a general perception that police has a major role in ensuring the women's safety. It is true, we do have. But we must understand that the charity begins at home basically. And in that part, I will say that the second part and third part are interrelated, which is third session today, role of youth to end violence against women. Awareness is one part, but still anybody, and especially women being a vulnerable section, I don't say they are vulnerable, but there are statistics, there are situations where they become vulnerable. Most important thing, what we have found, statistically, empirically speaking, is that many times we fail to say no to violence. I think apart from awareness, next most important step is that, again I will say don't need to know law, all procedure, everything, etc. Just one thing, that we should be saying no to violence. You will be surprised to know that our statistical studies show that whether it is any form of violence against body, domestic violence, psychological torture and whatever, 80% plus of it comes from known persons. They may be relatives, neighbors and all that. That is a very surprising part of it. So it's people who are known to us. And second part is that again 80% of it almost goes unreported because of different reasons, and one of the major contributing factor is the perpetrator being a known person. That puts a person in dilemma. Should I tell? Should I not tell? Is it right? Is it wrong? So if you are aware of it, that what is wrong, I think the most important part is to say no thereafter. And saying no to violence itself will take care of half the issue. Most of the times we have found the offender tends to get emboldened by repeated instance of violence or transgression against a person and getting away with it. Because the concerned victim is not raising the voice. It's not trying to protest. So first and foremost step is that you should say no to violence. Now the question arises that how do I say no to violence? What do I do about it? There is where the peer group is most important. I have said already that 80% maybe the person is known, a relative, a neighbor or an influential person at a workplace or whatever it may be. First and foremost is there, the role of police comes in. So we have a very robust, in Tamil Nadu, a very robust, outsourced, it's not managed by police, it's an outsourced women helpline, 181. I think there should be first step, if you can call. 112 is there. Sometimes you may have that hesitation. The peer group is there. You have people you can confide in. I find mostly the mothers are the person in whom the best confidence lies until you have some issues there. Peer group, your friends, your institution, wherever you feel, please do tell them. So saying no to violence means saying no to the offender first, and second thing is reporting. If this thing happens diligently, I think that we have almost won the war. Because what you are seeking, that complaint to be given, a case to be registered, person to be arrested, etc., that doesn't bring relief to us in a way like it's a criminal justice being set in motion. It's good, but the propensity part of it, that has to be reduced. The instances have to be reduced. A culture has to be brought in. So I think these two parts, as a sort of layman thing, be aware of and say no. Two things which we can do. That I think should be the crux of it. I thank the institution. I thank the State Women Commission for having given me an opportunity to be here today. I was given by my officers a lot of statistics and a lot of things as to what steps, how many things, how many programs, how many schemes, how much fund being spent and all. But I think that will not be the. We can always talk about it. But when you come to brass tacks, this is just what we need. Be aware and say no. Thank you all. Wish you all the best.
Be aware and say no என்று சட்டங்கள் குறித்த விழிப்புணர்வே குற்றங்களை தடுக்கும் முதல் படி என்று சிறப்புரை ஆற்றிய சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் திரு சங்கர் ஜிவால் IPS அவர்களுக்கு என் நெஞ்சார்ந்த நன்றிகள். பெண்களுக்கு எதிரான குற்றங்கள் தொடர்பான சட்டங்கள் என்ற தலைப்பில் நடைபெறும் இந்த கருத்தரங்கின் தொடக்க விழா இனிதே நிறைவேற்றது. ஒரு சிறிய தேநீர் இடைவேளைக்கு பின்னர் இக்கருத்தரங்கின் அமர்வுகள் நடைபெறும். நன்றி.